be all right with Mrs. Harden, won't you, love?
Yeah. Hello, Christine. Can I have your shoes on?
If you want, there's some old black ones under the settee in the other room.
While you're out there, love, take your coat off and put it behind the door, will you?
How are you?
Oh, I'm all right, except for a pain just here.
Hey. I think that's just a bit of wind after all the eating.
Oh, we've enough turkey left to sink a ship.
I must say, I don't much fancy the idea of work again.
Me either.
Oh, you should worry. It's tonight you go jazzing, isn't it?
Oh, there won't be much jazzing about it. It's not that sort of a do.
It's not the bodice, is it?
No, it's the bolero.
Oh, slip it on. Let's have a look.
No, you wait till tonight, then you can see the whole thing.
The dress is up there.
Oh. Oh, how does it look?
Oh, it's turned out very nice. We had a terrible job getting the skirt to the bodice. I had to turn it this way and that before it came right. Come on, Christine, come on. You best be off. You don't want to be late.
All right, I've finished it now. Oh, it's no good. I don't like it. I still say it'll spoil the look of the whole thing.
No, it just needs a bit of a press, that's all. I mean, you've got to have a bit of something for around your shoulders.
Well, I wish it was a bit of something else. Some sort of a stole would be better, wouldn't it?
Well, we haven't got one, and that's that.
Will you not say everything in such a moaning voice?
What you flaring up for?
Well, you're always the same. Moan, moan, moan. All I said was there's some sort of a stole would be better.
And all I said was we haven't got one.
But you didn't say it like that. You used a different voice. It was the way you said it.
Oh, you don't just have to mind what you say, but how you say it. You want to listen to yourself sometimes.
Oh, that's right. Go on. Well, I'm not wearing it, and that's an end to it.
That's not an end to it at all. You'll need it.
I won't need it. Anyway, if I wear this, I'll look like a bridesmaid. Before I'd wear it, I'd father think.
Oh, go on, fire it. I'm not stopping you.
All right, then I will.
Now, you dare. Now, just you dare. I've not sat up all over Christmas making you that dress.
I made this atrocity.
Yes, and you'll wear it, too.
So how old do you think I am, ma'am, for you to tell me what I will and what I won't wear?
I'm telling you this, that if you take cold, don't come to me to look after you.
Now, just shut up, or I will put it behind the fire.
I'll not shut up. You know, I don't know whatever's come over
Right,
you.
then.
Oh,
there,
no.
now, that settles
Oh.
it. Goodbye, Esther.
No! Oh, I say, did you ever see anything like it? Oh, what do you make of them, I ask you?
Oh, don't let it upset you. I must say, I wasn't much struck on that coatee myself.
Yes, but there was no need for it to fly off the handle like that. You'll need a bit of something round her shoulders. You've got to have something round your shoulders for when you're sitting out. I've been to these dinner dances. I know what they're like.
I know. Mrs. Barlow's got a stole. It's a good one. It's a silk one. Kenneth brought it back from Paris when he went hitchhiking.
Oh, we couldn't ask her to lend that.
Oh, she would if I asked her. I mean, it's not as though it was just for anything. I mean, this is what you might call an occasion.
If you could.
I'll do it as soon as I come home from work tonight. Oh, say, look at that clock. If I don't get going, they'll be handing me my cards. See you tonight. Bye-bye. Sit down, Lucille. Sure.
Oh.
Hey, Lucille.
Lucille, would you mind stopping clunky?
Oh, isn't it nice to sit here and think of everybody else getting off to work?
How come we get the extra day?
Through working Saturday. Suppose we'll have the sales next week. Hey, are you off right up until New Year?
Yes. If I don't take it now, I won't get another chance.
Oh, well, let's get the pops done. Oh, sit down a minute.
I wouldn't mind going into town today. We could have our dinner out and then do a bit of shopping.
I'll see enough of shops, thank you very much. Where's our Dennis? In bed, as per usual. I'm worried sick about him.
Oh, he hasn't actually been charged with anything.
No, but he's been down to that police station 3 times ever since Friday. What do they want of him? That's what I want to know.
Didn't he say anything to you last night?
Can't get a word out of him. Oh, Talk of the devil. You do get up sometime, then. If you want a cup of tea, you'll have to put the kettle on.
Oh, I won't bother. Ma'am, you know that old place that used to be under bed?
Yeah, well, what about it?
Where's it got to?
Oh, I got rid of it ages ago. Gave it to the Sambo.
Well, have we got another one?
What's this interest in suitcases all of a sudden?
Haven't you heard? Lord Mook's invited me for the week on his yacht on the Riviera.
Look, is that all you can do there? Is stand there and stand and making silly marks like that? Look, I'm your mother and I've a right to know what's going on.
It.
I will not drop it. You've been in and out of that police station ever since last Friday.
If you want a bit of flaming nosy, go down and ask them what's up.
You little Laura, that's no way to talk to your mother.
And don't you start. I've got enough on my plate without you making things worse.
Don't worry, ma'am. Hey, you sit down over there and I'll make you a nice cup of tea.
Linda's right. Don't worry.
I wish I could think there was naught to worry about.
That'll be all right.
Do you like reading?
Oh, yes.
They have a lot of books at your school.
Wasn't a school, it was an orphanage.
Oh, I see. But they had a lot of books there.
Yeah, thousands. But they wasn't very good.
No, they weren't very good, love. Not they wasn't.
Oh. Are you a teacher?
No.
Oh. One of the books had a picture of a lady with a big hat with a feather in it and a long coat and shoes with buttons all at the side.
Yes, well, that's how ladies used to dress at one time.
Did you ever have shoes with buttons on?
Not a lot, but I did have some with just one on.
Are you very old?
Why? Do I look it?
Sometimes you do.
Yes, well, perhaps that's because I've been in hospital.
Was it nice when you were in hospital?
No, not really.
I was in hospital once. It was lovely. There's a doctor who made shadows on the wall with his hands. I was in with me ears. What was you in with?
Well, I was just poorly.
Did you have to have operation? My grandma had operation.
No, it was nothing like that. Now, you sure you're all right?
Yes.
You don't want to come with me?
No, I'll stay here with my book.
I thought you liked going on the market.
Oh, sometimes I just don't feel like it.
Well, now, look. If anyone comes to the door, I want you to pull the curtains back. And if you don't know them, don't answer. Look like this. All right?
Right. Have a nice time.
Nice time indeed. Where do you think I'm going? Oh, by the way, if our Christine should come back before I do, tell her the sandwich is cut for her. She'll need a bit of something inside her.
Right. Ta-ta.
You know, it's the nights that is worst. See that woman 2 beds along, her that's got the cross-stitch bed jacket on? Well, if she rolls over once at night, she does it 90 times. Mind you, I wouldn't care, but she's that hefty. It sounds like a train going through.
Have you had a nice Christmas anyway?
Oh, she's been here on Boxing Day. There was some right goings on. They come on the wall giving a concert. I said to that sister, I said, look at that Dr. Sinclair, thinking he's funny, dressed up as a woman's clothes. It's nothing more or less than a damn big girl.
Have they said anything to you about, what's to do with you?
Not a word. Why'd you ask?
Well, I just wondered, that's all. Here, I mustn't stay long with her. I've got kids waiting outside.
Has that sister been saying something to you?
No.
She has. You can't kid me. You're flushed up. She has. What did she say?
Well, she only
All right. Don't tell me. I know. I've got a feeling for this sort of thing. How long
How long what?
do they give me?
Oh, now,
Now,
Mother.
don't start prevaricating. The news is out. How did you get in here?
Same way as usual.
I give strict instructions as how you was not to be let in here at all.
Well, that's a nice welcome, I must say.
I saved me nice welcome for nice people. I know how you got in here to torment me. You've got a sister sweeps up on next one, and don't tell me you haven't, because I know jolly well you have.
Ooh, you're bad-minded. That's what you are.
Bad-minded, is it? I wonder you have the impertinence to show up in here after what you've done to me.
I came here to bring you these. They're from the Congregation of Glad Tidings All.
Well, you can take 'em back.
Now, Mother.
And you can stop your now mothering. This isn't a woman you're looking at. I thought it was, but she's a snake.
Mr. Shopper,
and
I'll
don't
ask you
you
to keep
come
your
here
voice
laying the
down.
law down at me, or else you'll get something you don't.
Here yourself.
Will you please both leave now?
And if you're thinking of moving into my bed, you can move out sharpish, because I'm coming home to die on it.
I know it's as true as I'm standing here. There she was, trying to get a £30 turkey into an oven that size. Never saw such a pantomime in all your life. I've got to get it in, she says. My husband won it in a raffle. So I said, well, you better tell him to buy another ticket and win a bigger oven.
And did it go in?
Did it go in? Not in one piece, it didn't. I had to cook it in 2 halves.
You had? What do you know about cooking turkey?
Hell, less of that, Jack. As an insurance agent, I've got to know everything about everything. You know, you wouldn't believe half the problems I get tossed into my lap. Anything from laying lino to bringing up kids.
Oh.
What's that?
It's kids.
I know it's kids, and it's December the 28th. This is coming, it's a bit too much. Oh, let them not. They've had enough out of me.
Here, she's coming.
And what do you think you're doing? It's gone Christmas, you know.
It's New Year, Carol, Mrs. Tanner. Our teacher said so.
By gum, you're coming, it's a bit too much. I don't know what you'll think of next. Wait a minute.
See, I told you she was all right.
Here.
Oh,
And think on, I don't want you back at Easter.
We are not daily beggars that beg from door to door, but we are neighbors' children whom you have seen before. Love and joy come to you, and to you yourself too. And God bless you and send you a happy new year. And God send you a happy new year.
I wish I was a kid again. What time is it?
6:30.
He's not coming back, you know.
Of course he is. He's only been gone a couple of hours anyway. All his things are still here.
He's going through it. I know he is.
Just what do you think you're doing in that frock? I'm playing a concert. Get up there. You're ruined. Step out. Go on. You done me. Oh, no. Not too bad at all. I just sponged the mark and pressed it with a damp rag, and really, you'd not have known the difference.
Oh, good. But, you know, when I got back, I don't know who'd been crying most, Lucille or Christine. Look, I brought the stole.
Oh, I say, isn't that a beauty?
Oh.
That's going to be the making of that dress.
Well, it is a good one. Oh, you don't need to tell me. I know quality when I see it. I say, isn't that good of her, eh?
Well, as she said herself, it was only sitting there in the drawer.
Yeah. That's really lovely, isn't it? I can't imagine anything better. Will I do?
Indeed, you do. You look a picture. Oh. After the Lord Mayor's show.
Now stop striking. Everything's all right. I keep thinking of stopping myself again.
Esther's brought the stool.
Oh, it feels lovely. How does it look?
Oh, that's just right. You myself, I like a nice contrast like that.
Oh, me too. If it's one thing I can't stand, it's a bad match.
Oh, come on now, here he is.
Put your gloves on.
I'm not moving until he knocks. I've told him once before about this tooting routine. He'll have to learn to knock like everybody else does.
And what if he doesn't?
He will.
He will he? Doesn't sound to me as though he's going to budge.
Well, then I'll just have to take my frock off and hang my things up, won't I? That's more like it, Malcolm Wilkinson. Go on, let him in, Lucy. Oh, and for heaven's sake, wipe your nose. Where are my gloves, Mum?
Hey, you won't tell him what I did, will you?
Well, I ain't like, go on, hurry up.
Here are your gloves. Now, have you got everything?
Yeah. Oh, no, have you any pennies on there?
There's a couple up here. They are yours, anyway.
Oh,
There. We're like what you might call the ugly sisters, eh, Mrs. Harmon?
Good evening, Mr. Harmon.
Oh, good evening, Malcolm.
Ice.
What's the smash, Betty? Grable's getting fatter.
Huh?
It's a close.
You ready to go?
Yeah, just let me get these. Now, Mother, don't wait up for me. I'll be all right.
All right, if you say so.
Bye, Esther, and thanks for the you-know-what.
Have a good time.
Bye.
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 Goodbye, Malcolm.
Bye-bye.
Well, I must say, she looked a credit to you.
Well, I will say one thing for our Christine. She's always paid for dressing.
For heaven's sake, Mum, stop prowling about.
Oh, I should have gone with Ivan.
What for? He said he'd look for Dennis, and that's what he'll do. What good would you have done? You don't know where Dennis goes to when he flogs off like that.
Oh, what mother does know where her kids get to these days. He's gone to London, that's what he's done.
Stop talking like a threatening novelette. How could he have gone to London? He's got no money.
Oh, yes, he has. He's got the rest of that 25 quid on him. If it wasn't for that, we'd be out enjoying ourselves instead of sitting here like a couple of wet lettuces. I knew how it'd finish up. That night when he said he was going out to get a job, I knew it'd finish up this way. Can't keep his fingers to himself, that's his trouble.
Now, Mum, he's not that bad.
Where have you been?
I've been having a drink in the ferry, if you must know.
Why did you have to go there?
I wasn't robbing the till, if that's what you're thinking.
Doesn't it ever occur to you that I worry about you?
And doesn't it ever occur to you that I worry about myself? I've just been thinking things over in a bit of peace and quiet, that's all.
Thinking over what, love?
Oh, this mess and the coppers. And they're coming for me, I suppose you know that.
What makes you sure?
I just am, that's all.
Excuse me for being a bit dense, but what are you meant to have done this time?
I've not done anything.
You ought to wash your ears out. I never said you had.
It's a break and an entering job.
Where?
Up Church Lane last Wednesday night.
That's the night you came back with 25 quid.
I know it was.
Well, I was given to understand that you'd gone to the dogs.
I had, and what's more, I was there at the time job were pulled.
Oh, well, are you sure?
Of course I'm sure, I'm positive. You're just like all the rest. Talk about give a dog a bad name.
Yes, but what makes them think it's you?
I told you, give a dog a bad name. 2 Ds in a patrol car supposed to have seen me not far from there about half an hour after it happened. They must have been off their heads. If I had done the job, I would have buzzed miles by then.
Well, why haven't they been here searching?
Because whoever did it got scared and scarfed it all. They took me some boiled sweets. Just an attempt, but there's been a lot of them round here lately. That's why they're making so much fuss about it. With my record, they'd be sure to send me down. Trouble is, I've got no alibi.
Who went with you to the dogs?
Nobody. I were on me Todd.
If you wanted money, what about the bookie?
Oh, they've had him down there. Thick pebble glass specs he had on. Took one look at me and said he couldn't be too sure.
If you were there, somebody must have seen you.
If he was there.
You see what I'm up against. Can you blame me if I wanted to get out of this house?
Oh, your mother didn't mean that.
Don't kid yourself. She meant it all
No,
right.
I didn't, love. I'm
Lou,
not
we
that
can't
worried.
stay here arguing all night. Go and have a drink. Go anyway. Just leave me alone.
That's a very good idea, Phineas. We'll go to the Rover.
No, if something's
Please.
going to...
We'll go on the condition that he does nothing stupid.
I'm not a kid. I won't do anything stupid.
But it's
He
supposed...
won't be stupid. I believe him.
I'll get me bag.
Oh, there's no 2 ways about it, Minnie. I could have her summoned for assault and battery. I never said different. You know, our Lily's Wilf said to me, Mother. He always calls me Mother, you know. Mother, he said, you could have that woman in court, and there isn't a jury in the country that would acquit her. Them were his very words said to me this day of our Lord. And don't misunderstand me, Minnie. Our Lily's husband is a man what knows what's what. Well, I mean to say, you don't earn 17 quid a week if you don't know, do you? Perhaps Ina's in what you might call a nervous condition. Nervous condition, my Peggy top. The only charitable explanation of what's wrong with Ina is senile decay. It comes to all of us. Here, you speak for yourself, Mrs. Cardwell. I haven't got as much as one false tooth in my head.
This has been a smashing holiday, I must say.
Do you think he did do it?
I don't know what to think. Oh, ma'am, Ivan's just getting him in. What are you having?
Oh, I don't want it. Oh, go on, I'll have a still orange.
Whatever for?
Well, if the worst comes to the worst and the police come to the front door, I don't want to open the door with drink on my breath.
Orange?
Ah, that'll do fine. Oh, I wish she'd never told us. This waiting's terrible. Hello, Harry.
Well, I'll see how's it going.
No, mustn't grumble.
Usual, Harry?
Yes, please, love. Hey, that was a tidy win your Dennis came up with last week, wasn't
Oh,
it?
he told you about that, did he?
Oh, I shouldn't think he knows I know.
But how do you know, Harry? Well,
Come again.
well, how do you know?
I was there in front. Come up on the same dog myself. He was there in the queue up to the bookie.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Then you're a witness.
Oh, what?
Look, Eric, would you just tell me tell the police what you've told me?
Oh, what for? What you going to do with him?
Well, you see, it's Dennis. They think that he got the money somewhere else.
Do they? Well, I can put their minds at rest for him, can't I?
Oh, great. I'll have a double, Tia Maria.
It's no use looking at me like that. This isn't stupid. I'm just getting out while the going's good.
The going is never good if there's nothing to run away from.
Who's going to believe that?
The police will. When Harry Hewitt tells them that you won the money at the dogs. He saw you at the dogs. It's all right, Dennis. It's all right.
You see, I told him.
Sister, that Mrs. Sharples, you know, the one who calls me Spicky Four Eyes, she's gone. Oh, it was lovely.
I'm glad you enjoyed yourself.
But there was no need for you to go and hit it.
Well, he asked for it. I didn't really.
Oh, all but.
Well, he, you know, making a passage like that. Who did he think he is anyway?
Well, only the captain of the team.
Only the best for our Christine.
There were some lovely frocks there, weren't there?
I never noticed.
Oh, men. Hey, there's a car coming.
So what?
So I don't want all the street to see us.
Relax. You look gorgeous tonight. Everyone was asking who you were.
I should think not, indeed. Very idea. And if you think you're getting any tips off an old pensioner like me, you've got another thing coming to you, and them's my last words on the subject. Good night.
Would you credit that? I thought she was in hospital.